Hi, this is Her Voice Unfiltered, where the words don't ask for permission, they just arrive. I'm Michonne, poet, healer, storyteller, and this right here, this is where we feel it before we fix it. So let's put some feeling to these words and have a conversation tonight. Some days it's poetry, some days it's conversation. And today, I just want to talk because I don't think we talk enough about what comes before love. I did a poem on the last episode entitled, You Ever Fall in Love? Everybody wants love. Everybody talks about love. Everybody is searching for love. But nobody really prepares you for the healing within that has to happen first if you've been hurt by love. So, no poems tonight, just honest conversation. Drop me a comment if you want to contribute to the conversation. Healing is not pretty. It's not always candles and journaling and soft music. Sometimes healing looks like not responding. Sometimes it looks like outgrowing people you thought you couldn't live without. Sometimes it looks like sitting in silence, realizing you were accepting things you didn't deserve just so you wouldn't be alone. And why is that? Why do we fear being alone? A lot of us didn't learn love. We learned how to survive with someone else. We learned how to shrink, how to overextend, how to stay longer than we should. We learned how to call inconsistency potential. We learned how to call bare minimum effort. And healing, real healing, will sit you down with yourself alone. Real healing, it'll make you ask yourself the uncomfortable questions like, why do I keep choosing people who cannot choose me back? Why does chaos feel familiar, but peace feels boring? Why do I ignore red flags, then feel surprised when I get hurt? And that goes back to what I said earlier. A lot of us didn't learn how to love. We learned how to survive with someone else. Real healing will make you tell the truth, even when that truth includes you. Even when that truth hurts you to the core. But you have to be strong enough to sit through it and learn from it. Answer those questions honestly, even if it makes you cry. Answer them truthfully. You may not know the answer right now, but the more you sit with it, the more you think about it, about situations of the past and what you were taught growing up, you'll start to find those answers. I had to sit with the version of me that kept choosing people who didn't choose me back. And that was hard. It was hard because it's easier to blame the other person than it is to look in the mirror and say, I stayed. I made a choice that I wasn't happy with. I stayed just to have companionship. I made the choice to be miserable just to say I had somebody. But then I started looking at myself in that proverbial mirror, and I started choosing me. And that's when things started shifting. When you start choosing yourself. Not loudly, not for attention, not to prove a point, but quietly and consistently, purposefully choosing yourself. You stop explaining yourself. You stop chasing closure. You stop begging to be understood. And you start protecting your peace like it's sacred. You learn how to set boundaries and hold people to them. Because your peace means everything to you. Healing changes your taste. What you used to tolerate starts to feel uncomfortable. What you used to chase starts to feel unnecessary. And what once felt like love, you start to realize was just familiarity. That heavy word, L-O-V-E, was just familiarity. So, When you've done the work, when you've looked inside yourself and really healed, when it's time for love to find you again, you're not looking for someone to complete you. You're looking for someone who can meet you whole. Before love, there was healing. Before the butterflies, there were boundaries. Before connection, there was clarity. And if love ever finds me, I won't have to fight my past to keep it. So, if you want to be a part of the conversation, drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know your thoughts. Are you still chasing love because it's familiar? Or are you truly healing to meet someone whole and experience everything that comes with it? The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the indifferent, the sensual, the seduction, everything that love is. Maybe Friday, I'll have some poems that reflect just that. Her voice, unfiltered, because healing deserves to be heard. Therapy, complete.